Okay, so if we take character and player personality, I'm sure there'll be United fans, if any of them are still watching, who will go, how many times do we have to go over this same discussion? How many times it has to be? It doesn't matter who the manager is. In some ways, it doesn't seem to matter who the players are, because there are players that he's brought in this summer there. But the same questions were asked under Ten Hag. They were asked under Mourinho. They were asked under Solskjaer. Right, you were probably part of some of the squads. No, but where you would have been, because those questions were asked about the character. So players come and go, managers come and go, and yet this question of culture and character hangs over this football club. How?
Yeah, look, there's no getting away from it. There's no doubt in my mind that any player walks onto that pitch tonight and wants to put a performance in like that and play that way. I won't have that. But it just wasn't good enough. All over the pitch, they lost so many duels. Even for I think it was the first goal, Ugarte and Ahmad got caught in between a duel. One of them should have at least stopped the counter-attack by a cute little foul. The goals they conceded were so basic, and they just weren't at the races all over the pitch. Maybe on 75 minutes they gathered a bit of momentum, but I think that was because Grimsby tired. They got deeper and deeper, and we did call it during the show that, you know, if United get one here, they might get a second one straight away.
Well, you called, though, that it would come from Maguire, which it did. And I know Mbeumo scored, but they still had £200 million worth of new attackers on there, but it came from Harry Maguire.
Yeah, listen, he's a massive threat on set pieces in both boxes. And any time in a game like that where you need a goal and you get a corner or a set piece, he might have scored one against Fulham the other day when he came on as well. So he's a huge threat. But listen, they shouldn't have been anywhere near penalties, really. I think Grimsby should have been 3-0 up early in the second half, but just it wasn't good enough.